You know
Why?
what gave me such an ick? I don't know if all men can do this, but it just took one hand.
Cold night, by the way. Coming up on the Below Deck Down Under after show.
How many squirters do we have on
Get out.
I don't even think I know her age, but I know that she squirts.
That's somebody who leads with sexuality.
I'm sorry, squirt off? This is the vibe.
Thank you, Jason. Very cool. I'll take the other one.
Like, I'm here for a reason because ain't happening at the time.
I don't feel guilty.
Ben's got to get his systems right there because I'm really aiming for a hell of a lot more.
I always find solace in the fact that whoever's telling me what to do couldn't do my job with 10 people.
Hablas español.
Claro.
Muy bien.
Viví en Mallorca para 5 años. Obviously, that's what I was just attracted to, you know, just how intelligent she was, so...
I learned that Mike's a shower, not a grower.
The Below Deck Down Under after show starts right now.
I don't even think I know her age, but I know that she squirts.
No, personally, I don't squirt, but ladies, free field to fill in this conversation on the table.
Ladies, this question is for you. How many squirters do we have on
Get out.
It's that make it about me moment. She's just joined this boat, and so she's like, how can I get the attention on me here? And I was sitting right next to her as well, so I was a bit like...
When you ask people how many squirters we have in the group, you're able to suss out what type of people you're dealing with, you know? If people laugh and they're lighthearted about it, I feel like, okay, these are my people. Like, they know I'm just messing around, like it's not that serious, you know? But this group, they were all like clutching their pearls. They're like, oh my God, squirting? What?
And this is kind of where we could get to know Ellie and how she feels the crew is doing, how she feels on the boat. And everybody was saying their highs and lows, and she's like, this is so boring. Like, if you actually want to get to know somebody, tell me who's a squirter. And I was like, what did he just say? Like, you don't know me like that. You don't know anybody like that. Do you even know my name before you ask those type of questions? So that to me was insane and was definitely not table talk.
These girls, they're lame. Like, please be serious. Like, it's just lighthearted fun. They were not matching my vibe. I was the vibe. I'm sorry, squirt off? This is the vibe.
Ellie used to work for Aisha. And I said, I never trust anyone who travels with a Playboy bunny costume. Never trust anyone who travels with a Playboy costume.
Keeps coming back to that. Yes.
And that stands. That's somebody who leads with sexuality.
Well, she does, yeah.
Yeah.
She does.
Right.
I thought myself, you know what, she's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, she was saying one thing, but I was just staring at her.
Hablas español.
Claro.
Muy bien.
Viví en Mallorca para 5 años.
Podemos
Practicar conmigo y contigo, en español.
Perfecto.
Sí, me gusta. Apart from the looks, Ellie's a very intelligent woman, you know,
that's
so...
what I assumed as well.
She speaks a few different languages.
Squirting was one of them. Love language.
Obviously, that's what I was just attracted to, you know, just how intelligent she was, so...
Mate,
But...
Michael's a good-looking guy, but I kind of see him like a teenager, you know? I don't see him as an adult, although we're practically the same age. However, at dinner, Mike showed me one of his nudes from his previous show, Dating Naked. I learned that Mike's a shower, not a grower. I was liking what I saw. Mike clouded my judgment a little bit with his nudes.
The way she sort of just held herself a little bit in that energy, it was just, I thought, you know what, like, I'm going to try it on with this girl, you know, and I'll be respectful. And if I thought to myself, you know what, I've crossed a boundary, I'll apologise. But at the same time, I felt like Annie was giving me a little bit of that back, and I thought, let's just go in for the kiss.
Are you getting the back? Are you getting the back? There was some chemistry that night, but Mike just seems very immature.
So a big penis can make up for an average personality?
Yes, but I'm really glad I went to bed that night instead of the hot tub because I was completely blinded by Mike's nudes. If I stayed, I might have ended up in bed with Mike.
You know what gave me such an ick? I don't know if all men can do this, but it just took one hand.
All night, by the way.
He's got the one single finger just hiding.
I've done worse, I guess, naked running around, more African, like, chasing hippos. I literally got out of a car and stroked a semi-wild 13-year-old male lion. And I'm very lucky to be alive. So running around naked and more embarrassing maybe, but not the most extreme I've had to do.
To be fair, I thought it was quite a bonding evening. We'd learnt a lot about everyone.
Ladies, this question is for you. How many squirters do we have on?
Get out. I think Eddie needs like a little double kiss going on.
Oh, Ellie.
I will give you a kiss because
I'm not even interested in
we have to get on.
This has gotten me in trouble before in the past.
Did you make out with Jason?
Yeah! It was a truth or dare. It wasn't like kissing an uncle. It was just like kissing another warm body.
I was surprised because let's go back in time. Have I ever had a good relationship with any chief stew on board, ever?
I'm so glad the aggressive psychotic that you had the first night isn't out tonight.
Listen, I'm not asking for a juggling thunder like you to come out and be an asshole.
It was definitely one of my better times on board than previous seasons.
Daisy tried to kiss me as well, I remember. She kissed all the boys. She kissed Mikey, Joao, and then went to kiss me. I was like, no, you're my chief stew. I was like, I can't sit there and kiss. I was like, just want to keep that relationship good there.
Eddie was like, oh, no, you're like my sister. I was like, it was a truth or dare, dude. Like, get over yourself. Yeah.
When it got to the Jenna, I was like, yeah, you're just a stew.
I never looked at Eddie in any type of way since...
Well, because he says stuff like, I've got a boner.
I got a boner.
It's just not sexy.
And he had a boner, so I obviously turned him on, so...
I missed out on the first night of all the antics in the hot tub. I was like, oh my gosh, this is what goes on down in the hot tub here. So my sense of things at that time was like, well, yeah, this is nice. We get along. We have like the same kind of thoughts about a lot of stuff. We were just bouncing off each other in terms of conversation. We both find each other really funny. And now I think about it, she's asking, oh, who would I date? She's just trying to tee that up for me to say her.
Eddie,
Truth.
who do you wish to go on a date with?
Yourself.
Me.
Yeah.
After the jacuzzi moment, I didn't think further than it. So for him to pull me aside and kiss me again, I was like, oh, this guy didn't think it was just a game. Yeah, that's when I started thinking a little bit more about it.
Anyone else would pick that up and be like, oh, I up that Jason's having to come in and help. But he probably was like, oh, this is great. Yeah, this is fantastic. Oh, Jason's such a legend.
Well done, Jason. Here we go. Generally, a captain will not help me with a meal. It's slightly embarrassing.
Thank you, Jason. Very cool.
The essence there is Ben's running behind schedule. My presence sometimes can be a voice without saying anything. It's like I'm here for a reason because shit ain't happening at the time that it needs to be done. And I will push things a little bit.